Still stiff even though you stretch? I wish more adults over 40 understood this about mobility. Because most people think they're losing mobility because of age, but a lot of it actually comes down to how you're using your body. And the good news? That's something you can change. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 things most adults over 40 misunderstand about mobility, and how shifting just a few of these can make everyday movement feel a whole lot easier. Here's what I see all the time. You're not necessarily doing less, but things start to feel stiffer, slower, a little more effortful. So you adjust. You avoid getting down on the floor. You brace yourself going upstairs. You do the double or triple boot scoot to get out of the car. And it's subtle, but over time, your world gets a little smaller. Part of the issue is how mobility is defined. Mobility is your ability to move and control your body in a functional way, using your muscles, joints, and nervous system together. So yes, range of motion matters. But if you're losing it, or it feels harder to use, your function can decrease over time if nothing changes. And this is where most people get tripped up. Mobility is not the same as flexibility. Flexibility is passive. Mobility is active control. So let's clear up the biggest misconceptions. 1. Mobility is not just flexibility. You can be flexible and still feel unstable. And if you've ever stretched and thought, why do I still feel tight? This is why. Mobility is strength, control, and coordination inside the range you already have. If you can't control it, you don't really own it. Point number 2, strength matters. But coordination matters more than people realize. You can build strength all day, but if your body can't organize it, that's where things feel wobbly, awkward, or even unsafe. Coordination is what lets you catch yourself, shift your weight, and react without overthinking. Point 3, mobility doesn't live in the gym. If the only place you work on your body is the gym, you're missing where it actually matters. Mobility shows up in everyday life. Getting off the floor, carrying your groceries, turning, reaching, reacting. Your body doesn't separate workout and life. It responds to what you practice. Number 4, it's not too late. This belief stops a lot of people, but your body is always adapting. Always. If you give it a better input, it will respond. Maybe not overnight, but consistently, yes. Number 5, mobility can feel good. It doesn't have to feel like a chore or something you dread. When you approach mobility through movement, it can actually feel good and have a little fun. Like, oh, that feels better. And that's what keeps you coming back. This is why I use what I call movement nuggets. Short, focused pieces of movement that build strength, improve your coordination, and support real-life movement. You don't need an hour. Sometimes 5 minutes done consistently is what changes everything. I see this all the time with my students. People who thought, this is just how my body is now. And then a few weeks later, they're getting off the floor. They feel steadier. They move with more confidence. And not because they pushed harder, because they practiced differently. If nothing changes, your body will adapt. Just not in the direction that you want. More stiffness, more hesitation, more, oh, just avoid that. And next thing you know, you're one step away from needing a strategy just to get off the couch. We're not doing that. The goal isn't to move like you're 20. It's to feel more capable, more steady, and at home in your body. And that comes from how you use it every day. If you're not sure where to start, I put together something for you that's called the Everyday Strength Method. It's 3 short videos that break down what your body actually needs to feel stronger and more mobile in real life. I'll link it below. Thanks for being here with me. Until we meet again, move smart, feel good, stay strong. See you next time.